Stories made in Liverpool at the Tate Gallery in May for the Architecture of Football exhibition. Architecture ground of Liverpool football. I'm going to go into it more in a few minutes. Just give you a bit of an over look. The full flock will come later on.
Yeah, I mean that many people. That's it. It's not really. Yeah. It's just a really good one. It's here or there. When people come out to it, you see all the
Telling you know how much I love that. This is from 1966 World Cup. It's clearly Brazil, and I think Portugal's Pelé is on here. The FA Cup was a 3 o'clock kick-off on Saturday, was the last game of the domestic season. By Feyenoord's stadium. Soccer moving to new and now being redeveloped. Vienna, Praterstadion, Vienna, Austria, one of the historic stadiums in football. Next to it, Stadio Giovanni in Florence. Some great sketches there and photos. San Siro, which is an iconic stadium and a work of art, brilliant architecture. I need to get back for an Inter Milan game. I've done AC there, I've done Italy, England also. It's on my bucket list, Gary. Gaila Failadine in Scotland. I've always known him as an on-league team, but for him, Scottish Cup runs over the years. Next part, World Cup fever. I've been to 4 World Cups and just something about it, although it's been ruined by FIFA and at the moment, the World Cup still has identity, it still gives you that imagination, the summer of football, all the different countries and fans. So World Cup final in 1930, World Cup final in 1950, World Cup final in 1962, and World Cup final in 1970. In my first ever World Cup, so much nostalgia, so much confidence. The football wasn't the best, but the world used to be Yugoslavia, Czechoslovakia, West Germany before it became unified. Bari, one of the biggest stadiums built for Italian United, but currently playing in Serie B. David Platt played for him for a while. England, Germany, one of the greatest games I watched on TV, which should have been the final, really, the 2 better teams at the time. Ground during Euro 2024, saw England play there in Cologne, the Scheiße from Dortmund, the Frankfurt fans sing, and Mönchengladbach. World Cup host cities must have minimum 40,000 and 80,000 minimum for the final. Familiar with Forest Green, I've been to the new Lawn once, but this is their new ground, which will be very environmental friendly. See the little unpainted Subbuteo figures also. We are in Liverpool, the new Brownlee Dockland Hills Dixon Stadium, Everton FC's new home, which does look fantastic. I hope it's going old and play, but I think we're doing a ground up before. So this is a purpose-built stadium for women's football in Kansas City, although there'll be another stadium which will be used for the World Cup in 2026. Wrexham, who under their Hollywood owners have seen a remarkable change in fortunes of the public, under chasing a 3rd consecutive promotions, planned to redevelop the racecourse, which is the oldest ground of the professional teams in Wales. They did used to host Wales international matches, and they want to basically bring Wales internationals back to North Wales. Saying it's about a new 5,000 500 capacity Kop stand. Sporting Braga in Portugal, grants on my bucket list where it's over a hill mountain in beside one of the stands. Bilbao in Madrid, which has recently been renovated to expand the capacity. It's been Real Madrid's home since 1947. Let's wait here, we've got the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. I did go last year, saw them playing Eintracht Frankfurt. It's one of the biggest grounds in London after Wembley. It's built next door to where the original White Hart Lane was. It is probably the most modern stadium in England. Bear in mind I've not been to Bramley Dock yet. Braga here, following on from the model behind us. See like the mountains enclave that is a well and truly unique stadium. Allianz Arena, home of Bayern Munich. I was also for a short time home of 1860 Munich, but they've moved to their old stadium. They called it Arrogance Arena. I went to 1860 Munich for Dusseldorf on a Monday night in 2014, as you can see here. Below Bordeaux Stadium, I went in Euro 2016, so Hungary for Austria. It's a bit about it, but this is when it was used for the Rugby Union World Cup. But it's a cracking ground. It's got an English old school feel to it. Huddersfield, John Smith Stadium, called McAlpine Stadium. Seen Oldham play here a lot of times. It's one of the first more modern grounds in the 90s built. I know about the events at Hillsborough that day, how the fans were wrongly blamed by the government and the police, and it saw a change as all stadiums were led to become all-seater stadiums. In the modern era now, we've seen Wales seating coming in, which is allowing safe standing areas back into grounds. This is Liverpool FC's Kop. It's one of the most iconic stands and still is in English football. Exhibition. Thanks for watching.